Okay. Hello everyone. Good morning. I'm very sorry that I couldn't be with all you guys today. Well, hello everyone. Good morning to you all. I'm very sorry that I couldn't be with you guys this morning, that I had to fly back a little bit early. But I'm glad that I'm able to send my video here with my project so you guys can see it and maybe get inspired by it and collaborate on it. So let's go. The name of the project that I'm going to show you guys is the simplification and redesign of publico, technical, and legal instruments done by Iris. So without further ado, let's go. First of all, it's just very nice to remember that Iris aims to promote the culture of innovation in the state of Ceará in order to accelerate human-centered digital transformation and positively impact the citizen and the public environment. That means that beyond technology and data science, we believe that digital transformation is about people. And my presentation today is going to talk about a project that highlights this. What is the problem that this project is trying to solve? Looking at the innovation spiral, we see one big challenge and therefore opportunity for us, which is the complex language of all the technical and legal language applied to public information and public services. The truth is, our communication works a little bit like this. It's not good, it doesn't work. And when we talk about legal communication, it gets even worse. Nah? This can be exemplified by this. Sign here to indicate that you have no idea what you just signed. And this is what happens every single day with public documents. The thing is, laws and sentences are documents that change lives of people. Citizens have the right to understand anything that matters to their civic and cultural life. This is even more emphasized by the fact that Brazil's literacy indicators are very bad. We have only 12% of the population that actually can read and understand complex documents. 39% of public employees are literally from the elementary group, and we have a lot of people that are functionally illiterate. The thing is, complexity is an inexorable attribute of life, but not of legal documents. If people cannot understand a document, the problem is with the paper, not with the people, and we understand that very well. And regarding law, we are living in an era of exponential change, and the law just doesn't accompany that change. If you look, legal documents from 1859, 1964, and 2020, they look the exact same. The exact same. The only difference is some were written by hand, and now they're we use a computer. But aside from that, it's just the same thing. So, for us, the law and knowing the things that are surrounding citizens' life, it's something that is made for everyone. And considering that, we created, considering this whole problem, we created the Legal Innovation Program at IRIS, designed to implement and to improve a new culture of language in law and technical documents. We have a a very nice approach that combines plain language, design, and visual law. And just to give you guys a quick view of that, plain language, for those who don't know, it's about rethinking government communication under a different logic. The writing and the dissemination of information according to the logic of the citizen and not the institution, the government institution. For this is necessary to structure the communication considering, among other factors, the social profile and the different levels of digital inclusion and literacy. Simplifying the dialogue with the citizen increases accessibility and social participation as the social abysm caused by the lack of understanding of government communication diminished. After all, the effectiveness of public service consists of communication in a clear and accessible way. This complies with the directive of the Digital Government Law, which states in this Article 2, 7, that it's a principle and a directive of digital government law that a digital government, that we must communicate in simple and clear language. And Iris is a pioneer. The government of Ceará is a pioneer in this through Iris. Visual law, on the other hand, is the application of design into legal communication so anyone can understand it. The objective here is to make law uncomplicated, inclusive, and accessible to everyone. So combining these two, we designed the Legal Innovation Program in IRIS, and we have 3 pillars: to facilitate, to form, and to engage. So to facilitate, we do cases of simplification of technical and legal documents. To form is to actually create and cultivate a mindset open to change and to teach everyone about it. And to engage is to promote the engagement of public management via networks, both national and locally. So in the pillar of forming, we have some nice impact here. Over 4,463 people impacted in 2 years in lectures, workshops, and mentoring sessions. More than 55 mentoring sections, more than 60 events and lectures designed and organized by Iris. I'm not talking about the ones that we just went there and give a lecture. I'm saying the ones that we organized in the last 2 years. And I really love this feedback. It's from one of the participants that says, "I like the way you make us think." And this is what this pillar is about. We also produced a guide of simplification on plain language and visual law to help people actually use our methodology, and that we give to people in our lectures and in offices and workshops. And we have also other materials regarding that. There are teaching and education materials. In the pillar engage, we participated in the co-creation of and dissemination of the network of plain language both in Brazil and Ceará, in the creation of the national network of plain language Brazil and the network of plain language Ceará, which is very, very engaged in the matter, both nationally and locally. And maybe our most important pillar is to facilitate and actually engage with different institutions to create cases to inspire people to use plain language and visual law in legal documents. So here I'm going to show you guys very quick some of the cases we did, but we have some very nice numbers. In 2 years, 19 partnerships, 13 technical cooperations, 7 technical cooperation agreements made in visual law, and more than 25 cases in visual law in both judiciary, executive, and legislative, and also in administrative institutions. Some of the cases these are the 7 technical cooperation agreements that we did use in plain language and visual law that were signed by those institutions. This is a huge advancement because we have here the government of Ceará, the Procuradoria Geral do Estado de São Paulo. We have the court of Ceará. We have federal justice. We have PGFN, TCU, and in metro organs from all over both municipality, state, and federal government, and in all over the 3 powers, cooperating with us in this matter, and this is very, very awesome. This is the first Brazilian legal document signed in visual law by a governor and a mayor, and we have the proud to say that was a case by Iris, which is really nice. This is a little bit of what it looks like. So we use plain language to simplify the language, and also the visual law to make it more appealing and accessible and comprehensive to everyone. This was also this agreement was also published via QR code in the the Diary of Brazil, which is also an innovation. And we have a lot of other cases. I'm going to show very fast here because of our time. So we have a case that we did with Procuradoria Geral da Fazenda Nacional, the notice of enrollment of debts from the Attorney General's Office of the National Treasury. This is a very nice case we had nationally. We have another case that is that's the writ of citation and payment. We call it mandato cidadão. That's being used by federal justice. That's really awesome also. We have those are that. We have another one that is a notice to settle debt from the Procuradoria of the state of Ceará, which is really nice also. A writ of citation from the judiciary system in the state of Ceará. We have another one that we call simple law, in which we take pieces of legislation and we transform them into more comprehensible and accessible documents using plain language and visual law. These are just a few cases. One that we did in collaboration, and it was really awesome. These are just some pictures of how the process actually works, and this is the result. So we had a edital of diversity and citizenship that looked like this on the left, and then it changed completely from this. And again, it's not just putting colors, putting icons and everything. It's about using design, using plain language to make this comprehensive to people, to understand that those people do not understand technical and legal language, and they have the right to understand. And it's our job as state to provide information in a language in a way that they can actually understand. It's our job to do that. And this is what it is about. It's not about making the documents colorful at all. So this is this project with the Culture Secretariat, which is really, really awesome. I can send you guys also later to see in more detail. And this is just, I want to show you guys this section that we changed and modified the language. We saw that this gave a level of lecturability huge. I'm going to show you guys in a few slides. And the thing is, we have a lot of prejudice against this, so it makes communication childish and silly. It dumps people up. It's an informal language. It suppresses for important information. It disrespects the culture norm of language. It uses slangs or regionalism. And the truth is nothing like that. Is nothing like that. Actually, using plain language is respecting our citizenship, our citizens. It's respecting them. It's nothing like dumbing up the language. It's the opposite. It's the other way around. And this can be exemplified by this. That piece that we took from that document that I just showed you guys, before it had a level 5 of readability, legibility. It changed for level 33.5 using plain language and using visual law. We actually got an award because of that. So in plain language and visual law, and it's worth mentioning. And before I talk a little bit about the next steps, I just want to make sure to say that all of these are cases all over Brazil, and they reverberated a lot, making IRIS a national reference in this, because people from law profession are not very used to making themselves to understand. We are used to writing from lawyers to lawyers, and we need to understand that our citizen has the right to understand the rules that surround his life. And this is what all of this is about. And so what are the next steps for this project? Giving a spoiler, we are trying to pass a language in plain language and visual law, which if we accomplish, is going to be the first piece of legislation in the entire world made in plain language and visual law. This is happening right now, so a little spoiler alert, and I'll give you guys the follow-up in a few months, hopefully. So that's it. I hope you guys liked the project, and if you guys need more information, everything, I'm here. I'm here to answer questions and everything. Thank you very much. Bye. Have a nice day and an end of the course.